So now let's move to the third event, and it is very interesting event. So if you see, my vehicle is now coming from 25 kmph to 15 kmph. In other words, the vehicle is now slowing down. And we all know, while slowing down the vehicle, we do not supply the energy from the battery. However, we just apply the brake. And hence, there will be no energy consumption. But however, the energy is going to flow from motor to the battery, or in other words, now the battery started charging in this condition. So what we will do, we will still consider the vehicle has gone from 15 kmph to 25 kmph in just 5 seconds, and we will calculate what our per kilometer, but instead of using positive value, I will put the minus sign. So let's go ahead and calculate this. So I came to this sheet, which is fun with the vehicle dynamics, and I have done minor improvement. I was having a challenging in putting this speed in meter per second, so I used this cell to put the value in just kmph, and then I just wrote the formula to convert kmph to meter per second. So what we assumed, my vehicle is going from 15 kmph to 25 kmph. And what is the time required? Time required is 5 seconds. So we will use our friend, which is goal seek, and we will put the 5 second by changing this torque. Yes, we got the 5 second, and the torque that we got 26.78, and the corresponding watt hour per kilometer that we got is 288. So we will copy this value, we will paste it here, but instead of positive value, I will use negative value. What is the distance? So distance we got 27.8 meters. So let's copy this value and paste here. So now the energy that we got, minus 8 watt hour. And what does it mean by minus 8? So instead of energy coming from the battery, now the energy is flowing towards the battery, or in other words, now the battery is in charging mode.